Hello everybody, PowerG Show here, and welcome back to more Let's Play Zero Escape Virtue's Last Reward, part of the Nonary Games collection. This was a kind of surprise stream because I was in the middle of playing Ultra Despair Girls, where I decided like, I gotta stream some more because I don't have enough videos to schedule and put out. So yeah, that was kind of the main reason why. but hey, I still get to play games. So last time we entered the AB room, and I believe we also did the first puzzle room, the first escape room, which was the lounge with Luna and Vi. So we just finished the AB room. And we chose Ally this time. So we're gonna head back into the game as we load it up. Yep, resume. So let's see what the outcome is.
Results will be displayed in the warehouse. Thank you for your participation.
And I'm pretty sure that Fi's gonna be mad at us because we didn't choose Betray.
Ambidex gates now opening.
As Fi and I stepped out of the AB room, I could see the others running towards the monitor, shoving and pushing to get closer. Tenmyoji was left behind, his footsteps a slow, heavy plod. What happened? What had happened to make him like that?
What was that, Sigma?
Huh?
Don't play dumb. You chose Ally. Didn't you hear me? I told you that if your BP drops to 0, you die.
Yeah, I heard you. A whole second before the deadline. How can you expect me to think anything through that quick? It would take me like half a second to just process what you said.
No, you could have done it. The brain's processing power increases during a crisis. It starts working so fast that a second can seem like an eternity. Your brain was doing that right before time ran out, wasn't it?
Technically, yeah, because we did had a limited amount of time, I think, to choose either Betray or Ally. But I chose Ally.
Well, am I wrong?
Okay, fine. Let's be generous and say, hypothetically, that you're right about this crisis overclocking thing. How would you know whether or not my brain was doing that? Did you crack open my skull while I wasn't looking? You just wedge a microscope in there and have a look at my neurons? Let me be straight with you. Your shit is whack. Like, hell whack. I mean, you just know stuff you shouldn't. Stuff like my name, or how if your BP hits 0, you die. You told me you don't know why, but more and more, I'm starting to think you've been lying to me.
Yo, what's up?
Not now, 0. Man and woman are having a conversation. The parents are talking, okay?
Siggy! Oh no! Hey, what are you kids doing over there?
We're having a grown-up talk, okay?
We're about to announce the results.
Alright.
Let's go. Time to see what the results are. Maybe it's different this time.
This time? Huh? This time? Hey! Fi! Hold on! Shit.
Good. Looks like you're all here. Finally. Let's get ready to rock! Amberdex game! Round 1! The results!
Literally no math flaps.
If everybody would please direct their eyes to this monitor.
Betray ally. Betray ally. 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 Huh. Kay and Clover chose to betray Alice. So now they're up to 6, and Alice is down to 1. Dio and Quark chose to betray Tenmyoji. Now they're 6 to 1. But, well, technically, Sigma chose to ally with Luna, and now we're up 5 points. Huh.
Here are the results from your game. Now, let us check the numbers on our bracelets.
And our codes changed. Or did it? Thanks, Luna.
Oh no, it's nothing. You don't have to thank me. I only did what anybody would have done.
See, Phi? See? I trust Luna. She is best girl. She is best girl.
I believed in you and Phi.
You can 99% of the time trust Laura Bailey, okay? 99% of the time. The 1% of the time is when she is a villain. Then you don't trust her. When Luna glanced away, I threw Phi what could only be described as a smug grin. Rather frustratingly, she didn't respond, only turned away unperturbed. I was about to press the issue when I heard Tenmyoji's voice.
Quark, what happened?
No! It wasn't me!
You know, I gotta say, I really like how Tenmyoji looks, this model. I really like the detail compared to the 3DS version. I really like that.
Mr. Dio tricked me! He told me he'd pick Ally! He promised! That's why I let him do the voting!
Is this true, Dio? Are you serious? This kid's full of shit.
What?
I didn't do squat. Quark was the one who decided how we were gonna vote. You wanna know what he told me?
You just leave the voting to me, Mr. Dio. Grandpa's gonna choose to ally for sure, 'cause I'm his opponent on this one.
I don't know. Quark and Tenmyoji seems really close, so why would Quark betray Tenmyoji?
I think we should betray.
That goes the same with Clover and Alice.
To be honest, I'm getting kinda tired of that grumpy old bastard. He's had a good life, but it's time for him to go.
Well, from the few moments I've heard from Quark, that doesn't sound like him.
What do you say we leave the old fart here and leave? I've got a plan. See? Don't worry about me. I'll just tell him you tricked me. He'll believe whatever I tell him. Besides, if he still trusts me, that'll make it easier to use him again later. What do you say, Mr. Dio? Pretty good plan, huh? Alright, let's do it.
You're lying! I never should have trusted you!
You know, I always wonder what the heck is on Quark's head. Like, are they like some kind of like packs or something? Like, it's some kind of hat with something on the side.
You're a lying jerk!
Sure, kid, keep whining. See if I care.
Grandpa! You believe me, right?
Don't let this brat fool you, old man. All of this is just part of his plan.
You bastard! I'm not gonna let you get away with this!
That's enough, Quark. Don't lose your temper. How long have I known you? I could be deaf and blind, and I'd still know if you were lying to me.
Really?
You're just as gullible as he said you'd be. Hook, line, and sinker. Let me give you a little warning, Tenmyoji. That little shit is a hell of an actor. I'll bet you money he's a born con man. I don't know what he is to you, but if I were you, I'd trust the kid as far as I could throw him, and at your age, that can't be much. You hearing me, old man? Keep an eye on him.
It's all right. I understand.
I'm so sorry.
I apologize. This is very unfortunate.
It looked as though another argument had taken place while Quark and Dio were fighting. Whatever it had been about, it appeared to have resolved itself.
The past is the past. There's no point complaining about it. I'll just have to try and get those points back in the next AB game. Zero, when does the next round start?
What makes you think we'll be having another round?
Well, if I decide to look back on, the log, I believe you said this was round 1.
Well, you said round 1.
Yeah.
If there's a round 1, then there's likely a round 2.
Besides, didn't you say the goal of the AB game was to get 9 BP? That's impossible without a second round.
Yeah, I guess you got a point. You're right. There will be a second round.
When?
I don't know.
Why not?
The voting happens when an AB gate opens.
They're open now.
They're already open.
Right, you are. So, let me just close them.
And now they're closed.
The Ambidex gates have closed. Round 2 of the Ambidex game will be the Moon round.
Moon.
Moon cards will be required to open the gates.
Okay. Moon cards? Does that mean you can't use these cards anymore since they got suns on them?
Yes, indeedy. Now, you'll have to look for cards with moons on them.
So, how many times do we play the AB game?
I don't know. As many times as you need to. It's anybody's guess how long it'll go. But I plan on keeping this party going until somebody opens the number 9 door.
So it's over when someone gets 9 BP.
Nope. As long as that person doesn't open the number 9 door, the game goes on!
Of course. You could also get stuck just below 9 BP, where every bunny just keeps going back and forth and then you're losing points. After all, if there's no bunny with 9 BP, the door can't open. If that happens, you'll just have to continue on to round 3, and round 4, and round 5.
Then we're gonna reach to round 999. I guess, I don't know.
Round 100, round 2000, you might even go all the way up to round 24,009,004,897.
That is pretty specific. Why did you choose that number? I want to write this down. 24 00 9 00 4 8 9 7.
Although, I really, really hope it doesn't come to that.
Hey, can I ask you something?
I don't know. Can you?
Don't be like that friggin' teacher I had in the 6th grade that's like, I don't know, can you go to the bathroom? I friggin' hated that. Just, ugh. Oh, she was a bitch. There's rules about who can go through into the secondary doors, right? Like, you have to have 3 people exactly?
Yeah? So?
Well, what about the number 9 door? Are the rules the same?
Nope. There aren't any rules about how many people can go through that door. It could be 1 person, or 2 people, or even all 9 of you. There is one thing though, Siggy. All that stuff about how you have to have 3 people to go through the secondary chromatic doors, maybe it's not 100% true.
Okay, then tell us the truth. What? What do you mean?
Well, you can open the door with just 1 or 2 people if you want.
That's not what you told us.
Frickin' liar.
I didn't want to make things complicated.
Then explain it now.
Just use the bracelets.
What? How?
There's a sort of scanner between the 2 doors. It checks to see if the right people are going through. But that doesn't necessarily mean it's scanning the people.
So, it's scanning the bracelets then?
Ding ding ding! As long as the scanner sees the right combination of bracelets, it doesn't matter how many people there are!
But, wait, hold on a minute. Do these things even come off?
No, yes. They do indeed.
Then how do I take it off?
Well, there's 2 ways. The first is to get through the number 9 door and escape.
So what's the second?
As soon as you're out, the bracelet unlocks all by itself.
What's the second way? Hey, Zero, wake up, will ya? What's the second way?
Oh, Theo. I think you already know.
What?
You know something, Dio? Think you might tell us.
Do you really want to get rid of that bracelet?
Of course I do!
Oh, well, I see. It's easy. Nothing to it, really. You die.
Huh. Just like the first game, huh? Escape through the number 9 door? Or we die. I think I said this before, but simple enough, I guess. Yeah, just so who else wants to get 9 points, huh? Who wants to cooperate and get 9 points, huh? Anyone? Anyone want to cooperate? I don't know what's over with my talking. Anyone want to cooperate and get 9 points? Anyone? And you know, please.
Here's an exciting fact. Your heart creates a bunch of faint electrical impulses.
You know what an electrocardiogram is, right? Technically, it's a machine that graphs the electric current flowing across the myocardium, but you probably know it as the thing in the hospital with the little light that goes beep, 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 beep. When someone dies on a TV show.
Anyway, the point is that you can detect the electricity that your heart makes by pumping blood. Your fancy little bracelets pick up on that. They're always watching. So, when that signal goes away...
The lock on the bracelet releases, right?
Yep. So there you go. The second way. Your heart stops. Your bracelet comes off. Apart from that, there's no other way to get the bracelets off. If you try something harebrained, like trying to break them or something, you'll be disobeying the rules. I don't think I need to remind you what happens when you do that. But if you're lucky, you might get to see a few of them come off during the next round.
If people, want to cooperate. What's the word means saying that word? Cooperate. 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 Yes, cooperate. I don't know why I'm saying it with like a W, like Elmer Fudd. Cooperate. Cooperate. I must have their outcome.
I guess it's not going to be very lucky for some of you, huh?
Next round.
Yep.
What do you mean?
Well, do I have to explain everything? Somebody might die during the next round of the AB game.
There. That's pretty clear, right? If I had to guess, I'd say it's going to be 10 Miyoldi or less. One or the other.
Because they both have 1 point.
Or... it might be both of them.
What?
Why am I going to die?
I guess I can tell you why. Anyone whose BP drops to 0 gets penalized, just like when you break the rules.
So, if I was right, you die.
I'm pretty sure I already told you what the penalty is.
You mean the needles in our bracelets are gonna activate and we'll die?
Correct, Siggy. Full marks.
So, if I had been right. But how did she know before Zero told us?
I see. Alice and I only have 1 BP. That means we'd have less than 0 if we lost 2 points.
What? What the hell? This is important stuff. Why didn't you tell us about this earlier?
Sorry.
Yeah, that is a dick move. Like, the first Zero in 999 would have told us, just like, oh hey, yeah, if you go in there and, don't authorize, yeah, you'll die. And if like 9 people unauthorized, or, yeah, you'll die. Just like...
Sorry's not going to cut it. I thought you were supposed to tell us the rules, not hide them.
Well...
Is there anything else you've conveniently left out? It's not fair to make people play a game without explaining all the rules.
I think it's fair. After all, it's not like anybody else knew.
You're the only one who knew. Nobody else knew the rules.
Right?
No, it's not fair at all.
Fido.
Oh. Freaking calling her out.
Yeah, I guess so.
I took a moment to go over everything in my head. The AB game would continue until someone opened the number 9 door. There were no rules about how many people could or couldn't pass through the number 9 door. That meant it was possible for everyone to escape. The secondary chromatic doors could be opened by any number of people, so long as you had the right bracelets. The bracelets would only unlock in 2 conditions: if you left the building, or if your heart stopped. If your BP hit 0, the needles in your bracelet would activate, killing you.
Uh-oh! One last thing. The next set of chromatic doors you'll be going through are downstairs. You already saw them, right? There should have been 3. Red, blue, and green. That means that to get through, you'll need bracelets in cyan, magenta, and yellow.
But wait! You've already got those bracelets! Have a look! The color's changed, hasn't it?
Yep. Yeah, it did change. Mine changed from red to cyan. It's blue. Doesn't look cyan, just...
Me too. Mine's cyan now.
Like, I said this before, but the borders around Alice and on her nail are cyan. That looks blue, like blue.
Mine too. Wait. I guess the colors weren't the only thing that changed. It switched from pair to solo.
You're right. Mine switched from solo to pair.
And Alice is with me then.
Mine is now a solo as well.
Yep, looks like mine's changed too. I've gone from solo to pair.
I'm still a pair.
The 3 of us seem to be magenta now as well.
I'm yellow. And it still says solo. Fi, you and Dio are yellow now too, right? Yeah.
Looks like I'm a pair.
When did they change?
Back when the AB gates closed. As soon as the gates close, your colors get all shuffled up automatically.
Automatically, yay!
Pair and solo assignments hop around a bit too. And of course, it's totally random.
I'm guessing that it is not random by the way you said it.
No rules or anything! Now, with all of that explained, I must bid you adieu. Sadly, we may never meet again.
What?
Well, there's not really anything for me to facilitate anymore. I mean, you guys are good from here, right?
Did you explain everything to us? Like, everything, like, any rule did you, decide to leave out, Anything at all?
I'll never see you guys again.
Yeah, I don't feel bad about this. No, not at all, because, yeah, you're making us play this game, so, yeah, I don't feel anything at all.
Did you really think I was gonna cry?
No, not really.
Suckers!
I have no soul. I feel no pain.
As if
dummies.
Well, you're an AI, so you can survive as long as you want. You can watch our bodies rot if you care that much. What the? You fucking dick.
You mad? Anyway, good luck. I may be gone, but I'm always watching. Maybe I'll see you again someday. Have a nice tragedy.
That little piece of shit. If I could just get my hands on that little fucker, I'd squeeze him till he popped.
I would've done the thing where Lucario freaking golfed Pikachu, just like BAM! All the way across the warehouse. That sounds gross. I don't really want to think about that.
So what happens now? We've still got a while until the chromatic doors open.
42 minutes. Yeah, looks like about 42 minutes.
We should go and see if we can find any other exits. Maybe there's a vent or a disposal chute or something. If there's a chance Zero missed something.
I concur. There's no point in standing around. We lose nothing by looking, and if we find nothing, we can always return and go through the chromatic doors.
Let's split up. 5 minutes would give us a good half hour or so. Let's meet in front of the chromatic doors 5 minutes before they open then. Any objections?
There were none. After some nods and mumbling, they split up and moved off to investigate. I was the only person who stayed behind. Damn. How the hell did I end up here? Why? Why me? Try as I might, I couldn't think of anything that I'd done that could have landed me in Zero's game. I hadn't pissed anyone off, at least not this bad. I didn't owe anybody money, and my family certainly wasn't rich. And if anyone was hoping to get a fat ransom payout from me, they were going to be very disappointed. Obviously, I wasn't some kind of genius, nor was I an Olympic athlete, and I certainly hadn't been chosen by God to fulfill some great purpose on his earth. Well, at least if I was, I didn't know it yet. Had I started a fight with a frightening and mysterious new religion? No. Had I hacked into some terrorist group's server? No. Had I witnessed an assassination? No. Had I gone wasted and had one night stand with the mistress of a prominent politician? Well, yes. But it was just the one time. And she was the one who went after me. Anyway, I was just an ordinary college student. If there was a reason I'd been abducted and put in the Notre Dame, I sure couldn't see it. Why was this happening to me? I thought back to what I'd been doing right before I was taken. The memories were still a little blurry, but they were there.